episode of On Our Campus.
Ava Price Gentry does a deep dive into the world of artificial intelligence.
Over the last few years, it has made incredible jumps, especially with the new ChatGPT.
Plus, Cabrian King takes us back to the Black History celebration held in the Razorback Gym.
Get them a little more inside view on what we're talking about, so I think it really impacted it very well.
Also, Isabella Summerson informs us on the importance of reading.
Reading has helped me to escape the dramas and nonsense of normal everyday life.
All of that and more on this episode of On Our Campus. Welcome to On Our Campus, where we tell the stories of Arkansas High School. I'm Carly Irvin.
And I'm Callie Jo Brooks. Now for some announcements.
Esports is on Wednesday and Thursdays from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Esports are a great way to compete in Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and Mario Kart. Join the esports team today to take gaming to the next level and potentially earn scholarships.
The AHS robotics team traveled to Searcy, Arkansas to compete in the regional championships. The team came in first place and will now have an opportunity to compete in globals. Here's a clip from the win.
The Avalons, and 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we've got 6 robots moving in this best 2 out of 3 series. We have 3 good high scores there for the Lions on the red side. Blue and them both engaged, and a nice medium tough score there for the Blue Alliance. All robots moving well here. Oh no, right as I say that, 60-55 gets stuck there in the middle. Their teammates aren't slowed down. There's a good high score for the Blue Alliance. Another high nose score for the Blue Alliance. Red doesn't want to be outdone. Oh, we see a little bit of some flags moving here. Red Alliance moving quickly back into their community. They've got another cube. They're shooting up for that high score, and they get it there for the Red Alliance. But Blue is trying to counter with another high note. Their cone is just missing. Yes, they get it. Their partner, another Blue high score. Oh, the Red goes for a high. They do get a medium. Run into their partners. Oh, the other Red partner slamming into the wall. Just missed hitting the Blue. Good driving by the Blue Alliance. We've got a really close match here with 70 seconds to go. Oh. Blue just misses a high score. They get it near the bottom. Their partner gets another medium score. Red is trying to load up in the loading area, moving. Lots of traffic there in the middle. A lot of congestion there, 39-37, slowing up, 65-86. Wow, 45-22, moving with speed and gets caught on the charge station, almost toppling over. Goes for a quick high score. Oh, just misses in the corner. Red Alliance got 2 robots back in its community, just misses the high one. They do not get another low score. That's only 1 point separating the teams here in the final 24 seconds. Blue is already starting to line up. Ooh. You can feel the tension. Can these teams get engaged? We're down to 13 seconds, lots of time left. All right, time expires. Let's wait for our referees. Introducing your Arkansas Regional Champions. It's the Red Alliance with the Tuscan Raiders.
Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations to them. There will be an FFA banquet and auction on April 14th. The FFA AHS plant sale will be March 27th through the 31st at the AHS greenhouse from 8:30 to 4 o'clock. All proceeds from these events will go to further AGS education and FFA leadership. The plants are mainly floral.
Be on the lookout for these upcoming events. AHS Razorback Winds earned the rating of Superior at Region Assessment this Wednesday, giving them the title of a sweepstakes band.
The art show will be open to staff and students next Monday through Wednesday. The reception will be held on Tuesday at the Red Wall at 5 p.m. Finally, Razorback TV has been named regional finalist for the STM Broadcast Excellence Award for the Best Weekly Show. This list has 25 schools of the top programs from around the country, and we have made the list. We find out on March 17th if we win. This has been a goal since the beginning of the year, and we are so excited to be nominated.
Now for our top story. The recent emergence of artificial intelligence can be fun, but also a bit scary for some. Ava Price Gentry tells the story of how AI is affecting the AHS campus.
Joneses, right? Multiples.
This is what a normal classroom looks like. It has teachers teaching you important skills that you need in order to succeed. But with artificial intelligence on the rise, the ways of learning are rapidly changing. One of the most popular artificial intelligence programs is ChatGPT. According to its creators, it is trained to follow an instruction and a prompt and provide a detailed response. The way it is able to achieve this is because of how fast it can find information from all over the internet. Mr. Telford, the computer science teacher here at Arkansas High, explains how the AI is able to gather data quickly.
The AI sourcing a whole lot of different pages and taking everything it gets from certain places and putting it together in one form.
AI-enabled chatbots are advancing rapidly. HarvardBusinessReview.com claims that a chatbot answered more than 38,708 questions, and the program answered correctly more than 91% of the time. Many are curious to what AI is going to be able to do in years to come.
Over the last few years, it has made incredible jumps, especially with the new ChatGPT. It's one of the most fascinating pieces of software I've ever seen.
AI has begun to make its way into the classroom here at Arkansas High School. Teachers are often stressed when it comes to coming up with lesson plans and may need help getting ideas. Ms. Morton uses AI in her journalism class to help broaden her students' point of view.
I have used it to help my students brainstorm interview questions, but that's to the extent that I've used it in the classroom.
Recently, students have started using AI when doing schoolwork. Popular social media apps like TikTok have helped websites like ChatGPT gain popularity.
I was scrolling on TikTok and it popped up on my For You page, and I thought, since I had an essay due, that I should try it out.
With such a large workload, it can be a hassle for some students to juggle all of their assignments. Arkansas High students believe that using ChatGPT is helpful because it allows them to quickly complete assignments without having to worry if it's done properly.
I had only a week to do it, and I was stressed because it had to be a certain amount of pages.
Advanced technology being this accessible to high school students alarms educators. Mr. Telford's belief is that students should learn for themselves so that they can have their own opinions.
You have all these different web pages you can go to where you're getting a differing opinions. The AI, however, is a one-stop, and I'm afraid that's going to extinguish a lot of people searching for other viewpoints.
Teachers have started to come up with solutions to stop students from using AI when it's not necessary. Ms. Morton goes the extra mile to make sure her children are learning to the fullest extent.
Some of the things that I do to combat that is giving paper assignments, but also running online assignments through a plagiarism checker.
For Razorback TV, I'm Ava Price Gentry.
For our next story, Cabrian King takes us behind the scenes of our Black History celebration.
February is honored as Black History Month. Thus, Arkansas High collaborated with former TASD employee Anita Pickett to put together a program to inform, impact, and inspire students. Mrs. Pickett believes that this program was necessary because all students need to know their history.
All students need to know where their heritage is. All students need to be aware that Black history is not only Black history, but it's everybody's history.
Mrs. Pickett wanted to get the message across using music because everyone loves a good tune.
I wanted to be an interactive program. So God gave me the vision of Black history through the eyes of music because everybody enjoys music. So I chose jazz, and the jazz band performed. I chose hip hop, and the Red Line performed. I chose choir. The choir performed, and I chose gospel, and Sky Williams performed.
Music isn't the only way she wanted to get the message across. Junior Sky Williams performed a praise dance to express that the Black culture is much more, despite the many stereotypes.
Once they see like we're not just all about like, you know, gun violence or anything like that, and it's more to it, like it's music, it's love, it's family, it's dancing, you know, it's more to it. I think it kind of like, you know, get them a little more inside view on what we're talking about, so I think it really impacted it like very well.
Sky isn't the only one that exercised her beliefs for the performance. Mrs. Marshall also used her beliefs to help her prepare for her big performance.
I was able to prepare because I prayed first. I prayed about this first before I perform anything. I prayed to God first, and then I know once I pray to God, I know I'm going to be headed in the right direction.
Overall, Mrs. Pickett believes that the Arkansas High Black History program was a huge success.
Went wrong. The students were gracious. They were perfect. They listened, and everything was 100%. So I appreciate that.
For Razorback TV, I'm Cabrian King.
Thank you, Cabrian. The program was awesome. It was wonderful to see so many students involved in celebrating Black history at AHS.
For our final story, March TASD is running a TASD Razorbacks Read campaign. Bella Summerson tells us more about why this reading is so important.
Being immersed in a book and allowing your imagination to transport you into the world of a story is one of the best feelings in the world. Yet, many people are overlooking the concept of sitting down to relax and read. Reading impacts individuals in ways they may not realize. It is especially important for students and children who continue to learn throughout their school careers.
There's been research that shows that just reading 20 minutes a day can help you become in the 90th percentile on test scores. It will help you do better in other subject areas.
However, it's not just about the rising success rates. Reading allows ideas of fantasy to run wild. When people are enchanted by their newest read, it grants them any opportunity to live another life, which is thrilling for many.
It feels so good to read a book and just like live that life of that character, of like the main character. Like no matter what point of view it's in, you can live your life, live that life.
Reading has helped me to escape the dramas and nonsense of normal everyday life and to basically dive into other worlds and see what other people are up to.
Reading is so overlooked that in numerous cases, it's noticed when it's the only activity available.
I was in trouble and reading was all I could do, and then, I don't know, I just ended up enjoying it, and now I read all the time.
Nevertheless, reading has been present throughout many people's lives and will continue to be.
I grew up with a family of readers. There's always books in my house, so I've been inspired by my mother who, she was always reading, and so that's something that I grew up doing.
Books have opened new opportunities for several people, and specifically teachers.
When I first started out in college, I wanted to be a nurse. And I thought that that would be fun, and then realized that it's a lot of work. And then I started reading some history books, and that's what really made me love history and finding out why people did things and how they did things and all this. And then that just grew my fascination with history, and now I'm a history teacher.
As years fly by, reading will continue to be neglected. That is, unless more people pay attention to the beauty of reading and let their fantasies come true. For Razorback TV, I'm Isabella Summerson.
Thank you, Bella. I hope everyone watching will decide to pick up a book this month.
Well, that's it for our show. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Razorback TV and on YouTube at Razorback TV Live. For On Our Campus, I'm Carly Irvin.
And I'm Callie Jo Brooks. Have a great day.